Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here with our weekly astrology tarot card readings for the week of August 5th, 2026. As always, I am using one of my most favorite decks. This is the Radiant Rider Waite Smith tarot deck. And you know what? Please like, share, and subscribe. Know that this is for entertainment purposes only. If something resonates, that's fine. And if something doesn't resonate, that's fine too, as these are general readings. And with that, let's get started with Aries. Let me just write down the timestamp. Just to remind everyone, the timestamps are below for each astrology sign, so you don't have to watch the whole video. You can just pop right into your sign and watch your sign. So back to Aries. Here we go. This is for Aries. This is for Aries for the week of August 5th, 2026. Let's see. Oh, that card. I don't know what it is, but that card flipped out. Let's see what we have for Aries for the week of August 5th, 2026. Queen of Pentacles, right? Sitting in your power and sitting in like with the resources that you have, right? It's conservative, it's a lot of feminine energy. And like, you know what, you're sitting here just waiting for something that you could maybe use your resources on. And your resources are your time, your energy, your money, your thoughts, right? What you know, your energy, doing things physically, whatever. But you're sitting here kind of waiting and kind of enjoying the fact that, that you have maybe this pause too. But I love it because this Knight of Cups is coming in. He is bringing opportunity. He might be bringing a new significant other, but he's bringing an answer maybe to a message, something that you need, something that you're waiting to hear. But he's coming forward really with his cup full. So it's like you're kind of sitting here waiting around in a good place. He's bringing in good information. And then this Chariot card, it's almost like you might get information this week that really helps you to move forward, right? This Charioteer, he's leaving the city behind. He's moving forward. And you know what? And that's kind of how it might be for you, just sitting there. Some information comes in. Information I heard that you might be waiting on, that you might have been waiting on for a while. Something comes in, a good message, whatever, and you start to move forward. So this could be actually a very, very busy week for you is what I'm hearing, Aries. Could be. All right, next up, we have Taurus. This is Taurus for the week of August 5th, 2025. Let's see what we have for Taurus for the week of August 5th, 2025. Okay, here we go. Ten of Pentacles. Again, sitting here, enjoying your family. Pentacles represent good health, good wealth, enjoying your family, multiple generations on this card. We have a grandfather, we have children, we have parents, we have dogs, right? Just enjoying things, enjoying life, and feeling very grounded where you're at. Like it's a good feeling of being grounded. The Hermit card comes up. This is also a grounded card. And you might be this week kind of stepping back, waiting, going step by step as you get enlightened, right? Sometimes it's just a waiting game where you just need to sit back, extract yourself from some of the things going on in the world, your job. You just take that break, that vacation, whatever it is, and that enlightenment then can come through. You can hear those messages then because you've quieted your mind. Last card though is this Page of Pentacles, moving forward with a fire in your belly, right? This young man, he's ready. He's ready to go out into the world. He's bathed in golden light. And you know what? I feel like it might just be, again, I'm grounded. I'm getting that message. And I'm moving forward because something might come in for you. A message might come in that you've been waiting on, that really helps to push you to that next level. And so there you go. All right, Gemini. This is for Gemini for the week of August 5th, 2026. Let's see what we have for Gemini for the week of August 5th, 2026. Here we go, my Gemini friends. August 5th, 2026. Six of Pentacles, looking for balance, right? You might be on the receiving end of something, someone giving something. You might also be giving, charity, money, being generous to someone. That's all good, no worries. This is a real card of balance, giving and receiving, like help, advice, information, whatever it is. So I like it because there's this give give and take. This Nine of Swords comes up. It seems like there's some level of anxiety around whatever going around. Almost whatever is going on here, you're looking for the balance. You're kind of anxious. This balance is here. Look for the right person to help you, or make the calls you need to make to get something straightened out or whatever, because your outcome is this Emperor card. This Emperor, he's sitting in his power, right? I love it. He's got his armor on, but he's sitting here in his red velvet robe, relaxing, but he's always ready to go at a moment's notice. So that's that's kind of like what the message is for this week for you. You're looking for this balance, maybe anxious about something, but you know what? Sit in your leadership power, and I just heard it, just take care of business, right? TCB, take care of business, and just get it straightened out. So it might be time to really make those calls and move ahead. There we go for Gemini. All right, next up is Cancer. This is Cancer for the week of August 5th, 2026. Cancer, you just had 2 cards fall out. I'm going to keep those. One, I can see what it is. One is, I don't know what it is. So we'll keep those. Oh, nice. Okay, Strength card. I just heard dig into your confidence, right? Delve into it. Delve into your confidence, your strength, who you are. Being able to really just, I was just going to say, put your hands into a lion's mouth, right? That because the trust is there. That lion trusts this woman, okay? So you have the strength because of what you bring to the table, your level of maturity, your level of trust, your level of confidence. So keep that in mind, because the 7 of Wands comes up. You may be defending yourself this week on something, but that's okay, because you know what? You're confident. You show up as a leader, and you have that trust. You just bring that energy to the table. And then your outcome card is this beautiful 3 of Cups, my favorite card in the deck. These ladies, they are toasting the universe, right? They give gratitude, by the way. Whatever this issue is, don't forget to give gratitude when you get through it, right? And you say, this is great. And you have abundance, and you have friends and family, people to stand up for you and to walk that path with you, even if they can't physically stand up for you right there in whatever the issue is. You can call them, you can tell them what's going on, whatever, and get their backing and their input. So it's a good week, Cancer, because you're moving forward, and really the universe is right there with you. All right, next up is Leo. Here we go, Leo, for the week of August 5th, 2026. Let's see what we have for Leo for the week of August 5th, 2026. This is for Leo for the week of August 5th, 2026. Let's see what we have. Four of Swords, stepping back, having time to meditate, getting out of the craziness of the world, just stepping back and really starting. I feel like you lay down to meditate, and you can just feel like your chakras realign, right? You just feel like things line up for you, like inside, right? Internally. So take the time to do that. You may, 2 of Swords, you may be at a crossroads, you may not, but you're going to use your intuition. You're going to use your intuition in this meditative time to work through anything that's crossing your mind that you feel you maybe don't have the full story. It's just some type of issue, but they don't seem like big issues, just like things like, okay, things have changed. Maybe they haven't, or they're going to change, whatever, but now I'm going to sit back and really think about, have some time to really think about, let the universe answer my questions for me. You do have this 8 of Swords card, maybe feeling tied up, feeling like you can't walk away from a situation, but this woman can. I mean, the swords are behind her. She can easily walk through these, she's bound, but it's very loosely bound. She can take this binding off. It doesn't matter. You see the water, the storm has already come through, right? So she could, don't hold yourself in place and be a martyr if you don't want to. You might want to. That may be part of, you may know for your personal situation that it's not time to move forward yet, but know that if you are ready to move forward, you can, even though it may not feel like you can. So anyway, I just heard interesting dichotomy for you this week, Leo. All right, here we go. Now, this is Virgo. Virgo for the week of August 5th, 2025. Let's see what we have for Virgo for the week of August 5th, 2025. 2026. I keep saying 25. It's 26, isn't it? August 5th, 2026. I do this. I've done this a couple times. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, all right, here we go, Virgo. Seven of Pentacles. Cutting out what you don't need, right? I'm a Virgo. Cutting out what we don't need. Nurturing, though, what we do and what's growing. Sometimes we feel like we need something, but it's really not growing. It's just draining us. So it might be time to make some of, I just heard surgical cuts, right? Clean cuts, small cuts, but, you know, but still cutting things out. Nine of Pentacles leads us maybe to abundance, some free time that we can fill up with something else. And the reason I'm jumping right to the next card is, you know, we're kind of sitting here. What can we cut out? Not so happy. He's sitting here. He's not mad. He's not glad. He's just kind of like, well, blah, 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 right? He's kind of apathetic about these options he has. But Source may well have another option coming up for us. So I just heard it might be good to cut things out so you have time. So we have the time and the resources. So when that new thing comes in, we are ready to go. So keeping that in mind, you know, I've been doing the readings here now. This is, you know, for today, for the other 5 signs. And we seem to be on a theme of, we're like right there. It might be time to move forward. It might not be time to move forward, but we're like right there, and like the energy is changing. So, you know, there you go, right? Just, we're all kind of like getting ready to move forward. We have the ability to, but do we want to? Are we internally ready to? All right, here we go now. This is Libra. Libra, let me write that. Libra for the week of August 5th, 2026. What do we have for Libra for the week of August 5th, 2026? Six of Pentacles, balance, right? Giving, you know, giving, receiving. I just heard for you, it might be more important that you give. It might be time to learn how to receive. People need to do nice things for you every now and then because they need that for their soul path. So being a gracious receiver of the gifts that people want to give you. So there you go. I love this. Ace of Cups, your cup runneth over. If people want to do something for you, absolutely let them, and do it with a happy heart. Receive those gifts with a happy heart, because you're not the only part of the equation. The other person is too. So keep that in mind. And also 4 Swords, it might be time to really step back, reassess some things. I heard not everything, but there might be some things in your life that you need to reassess. And that quiet time will allow you to see that stuff and hear that stuff, like hear what's in your heart versus what that, you know, that mind, that to-do list mind stuff going on, but hear in your heart the things that that are ready to, I just heard the things that are ready to be like washed out of your life. And I saw water flowing. Like, it doesn't have to be a hard thing, just let it flow out. So there you go. All right, next up I have Scorpio. This is Scorpio for the week of August 5th, 2026. Scorpio for the week of August 5th, 2026. Let's see what we have. Wow, Scorpio, I love it. 8 of Wands. You're focusing on something, and it's fast change. That you're like focused and fast, right? As soon as it kicks in, it goes fast, whatever it is. Using the moon, using your intuition, right? If you have a new project started, you might not be able to know everything, or any project, even if you're in the middle of a project, you may not see clearly because you're in the moonlight, but you know what? Following that intuition. And then this death card comes up, but it's not necessarily a physical death. It's just a death of old ways, I heard. A death of old processes, old procedures, doing things the old-fashioned way. Nothing wrong with that, but it might be time. I almost feel like once you kind of get over, like kind of getting up to speed on some of the ways that you do things right now, this allows you to very much move forward very quickly. I'm compelled also to tell you, as I put the cards back though, but I'm compelled to tell you your bottom of the deck card is this 2 of Cups. This, you know, when I see this Caduceus and this, you might get better, find a new healthcare provider, find someone that you're more aligned with, but also beyond the healthcare stuff, and only you know your healthcare, I'm not giving you any recommendations for that, but you start to see eye to eye. There's someone you see eye to eye, and I heard you start to see eye to eye with someone. It might be someone who's been in your life for a while, but you either find a new partner or a new significant other, but you start to see eye to eye with them. And I just heard that, I can feel like that just like calms things down, which I really like that for you. All right, here we go. Next up is Sagittarius. Here we go, Sagittarius for the week of August 5th, 2026. Sagittarius for the week of August 5th, 2026. What do we have for my Sagittarius friends, my Sagittarians? Of course, the Empress, right? You guys always have good abundance, abundant energy, fertility, abundance, feminine energy, feeling, you know, just everything, again, just that beautiful, like, unconditional love for people, for yourself, and, you know, just sitting there in your power and just exuding it, which I love that. You get the Temperance card too, bringing balance into something, right? Something gets balanced in your life that you just feel like, yeah, I'm able, something almost maybe that's been bothering you, it's time to balance it. It's time to, like, change it into something positive. If there's something negative, try to change it into a positive if you possibly can. But Page of Cups, make sure you're discerning about it too, because you know what, this fish in a cup, right? Two things. One, you might be dreaming things. Listen to your dreams if you remember your dreams. I really don't usually remember my dreams, but if you do, this might be a time to remember them. Also, being discerning. If someone tells you something and it doesn't really make sense, you know what? Be discerning. And sometimes someone will tell you something and it does sound like it makes sense. It's not a bad time right now, I'm hearing, to cross your T's and dot your I's and follow along, you know, with the right path and a discerning path, because it's going to save you some heartbreak later on. All right, next up is Capricorn. We have Capricorn for the week of August 5th, 2026. We have Capricorn for the week of August 5th, 2026. Capricorn for the week of August 5th, 2026. Capricorn for the week of August 5th, 2026. Ten of Swords. Looks like you might have been stabbed in the back in the past, like the rest of us in this world, right? It's like, okay, you know what? Whatever the person is, the situation, the event, whatever, it's like, listen, you know what? I know that's not my cup of tea. Stay away from it if you can, right? But it's happened in the past. You know who it is. You know what the situation is. Oh, and I love this because then this High Priestess comes up. Intuition, but things being hidden from you maybe. So keep that in mind too. Somebody might be hiding something. Really tapping into your intuition this week. I just heard, to get that second story, to get that backstory, right? Love it. When it's all said and done, you come in, you ride in as the leader of the war. Maybe you lost a couple battles, but the leader of the war, or the leader, like you've won the war, right? That's, again, that's kind of a low level energy, winning, right? Because if you win, it means somebody lost. But being victorious in your own life and saying, you know what, I'm going to let that person or that situation or that event, whatever it is, let them go do their own thing. And I win because I'm doing my own thing. I'm having fun in life. I'm enjoying life. And I'm moving forward. So and he's on a horse moving forward, by the way. So anyway, just keep that in mind, Capricorn. You know, letting things go that no longer concern you and moving forward and being victorious and triumphant in your own life on the direction, the new directions that you want to take. All right, next up is Aquarius. Here we go, Aquarius. This is for the week of August 5th, 2026. What do we have for Aquarius for the week of August 5th, 2026? I got the Hanged Man here, but I heard that it's time to stop hanging around and it's time to start doing. You know, he's hanging here. He's looking at life from a new perspective, taking his time, but he can move forward if he wants, and it might be time for you to move forward. Hierophant, but do it like in a conservative manner, a traditional manner, a rule follow. It's like, you want to follow the rules? That's okay. It's all right if you want to, or you want to take baby steps is more what I'm hearing, baby steps moving forward. That's fine. But the key is, what I'm getting is, if it's time, if you feel like it's time to move forward, it may really be time to move forward at this point. Queen of Pentacles, really understanding, and that's where the baby steps come in, because yes, you have the resources, you have the abilities, you have the brains, the smarts, you have all the resources, again, the time, the energy, the money, but also being discerning. So yes, moving forward, coming down from this like place where you're hanging around and moving forward, but doing it in a very in a very conservative, slow moving fashion. Baby steps is what I'm hearing. So there you go, Aquarius. And now let's see, we have Pisces. This is Pisces for the week of August 5th, 2026. Pisces for the week of August 5th, 2026. Pisces for the week of August 5th, 2026. This is Pisces for the week of August 5th, 2026. Oh, there you go, Pisces. A bunch of cards just fell out. So that, well, one stayed on. I picked up the pile. One stayed down. I don't know what it is. We're going to keep that one. That one wants to stay out. And it's a beautiful card. So, Knight of Cups. This is the card that would not go back into the deck. Good news, right? It might be a new significant other for you, but good news coming in, right? Nice. That cup is full. Beautiful. I love that. Good news for you. Justice. It's like you finally feel balanced, right? It's like, yes, I'm finally getting some justice in this world. And I love that also. And then this last cup, or this last card, Ace of Cups, it's like a new emotional beginning for you. So there you go, right? New messages coming in, good positive things, balance, justice, and this Ace of Cups with this new emotional beginning. All right, my friends, that's it. That's what I have for you for this week. Don't forget, Mondays are my quick pick a card shorts. Tuesdays are my super duper girl shorts. Wednesdays, here we are with the astrology tarot card readings. Thursdays are my weekly energy readings, and Friday are my weekend energy readings. So here's what the deal is. I'll see you tomorrow for our weekly energy readings and a 3-card pick. And until then, namaste.